If you're looking for info on lighting, DJ equipment, PA equipment, the odd turntable, cables, the odd software advice, headphones, studio monitors, please do look at the uploads on my channel, as there just might be some valuable information there just for you. Hello, welcome. This is my new Pioneer XTJ RX3 controller, and I purchased this as my backup controller. Not my main controller, but my backup. Why? Let's just open it up first and see what's inside. Do some of this. There we have it. So here it is. Anybody who's looking for one of these and you see them for around 2 grand, 2,300, don't buy one, just wait. Ridiculous amount of money that people are asking for them, and they've used them. I know it might be only for a short while, but ridiculous amount of money. Just wait and try and purchase one like me. I just waited and now it's here. Just having a look in there, so you've got a USB cable, manual, maybe the warranty bits and bobs, mains cable. So I like to see all nice and wrapped up. I'm the first person to use this. Don't know why I'm being so gentle. You know, when it comes to reselling your other equipment, at least it looks good and packed away nice and neat and tidy. Now, why is this my backup controller? I started out with the XTJ RX. Fantastic controller, standalone, didn't want to use a laptop with a controller. Laptops are for browsing, networking, shopping, etc. For me, not for DJing. I just want one unit with my drives and my tracks. That's all I need. I don't want one unit to rely on another to perform. Now, why have I chosen this as my backup controller? Although it's got a 2.5-inch LCD on the jog wheels, although it's got a new 10-inch display with a 30 frames per second refresh rate, although it's got 3 waveform modes, although it's got a redesigned browser menu, although it's got 14-beat effects rather than 8 that the X2 had, although it has got a faster song load time, although it's got 6 color effects rather than 4 that the X2 had, even although it's got upgraded level meters, even though it also has cue and play LEDs, even though it has a countdown timer and the ability to purchase songs on another device and load them onto this machine, everything, this will still be my backup controller. The reason is the Prime 4. That controller is exactly what I was looking for after the XTJ RX2. Pioneer didn't deliver. They started wandering around with the RR and then the other XZ thing, and then they started bringing out these other ones with a merge or something effect. I thought, oh, come on now, where's the X3? But I must admit, I hand it to Pioneer at the moment with those revs that they're doing with the motorized platters. Now, it seems like Newmark might be leaving the chat there, because that's a Newmark thing on the S7 III. But back to these controllers, the Prime 4. Fantastic machine. Everything it has on it, it has so much more than the X2 had, and it had everything that people were asking for from an X2, or it had everything that people were expecting on the X2. 4 channels, that's the major thing. You can give me all these fancy LEDs and you can give me all these other things and bits and pieces, but it doesn't matter. That Prime 4 is going to be tough to beat. There was nothing wrong with the XTJ RX2, but when a new model comes out by another manufacturer, You start to rub your chin and think, oh, I'm going to try that out. And it had everything I was expecting the next XTJ RX to have. Pioneer didn't fulfill that gap. Denon did. And what Denon had to offer in the Prime 4, I just had to buy it. Nothing was going to stop me. It made my work so much easier. It had so much more to offer and so much more for me to benefit from. Simple. Now, the reasons why I did buy this is because I like my gadgets. I'm always looking for something better. This is better than the X2. That is why this is my backup controller. Also, the reason why I did purchase this is because it has that touch link queue preview. So you don't have to load the song. That I think is going to be a great benefit. Also, gate queue hold and release pads. That effect I like. You know what? That is it. I don't care for the 10-inch screen that it has now. Those things like that, they're going to be a great improvement on the X2, which is simply why I purchased this. Too many things on this machine are found on the X2. Some of these things will benefit many, but just not me. It still doesn't have what it takes to be better than the Prime 4. Obviously, I'm not just going to purchase this and have it as my backup and never use it because the Prime 4 is so good and it's been bulletproof. I will use this. I'll take it to the next 3, 4, 5 events. I need to use it, find out how it is. And I'll also be using this when I'm preparing for events, running through some tracks just to find how things flow, find how things work, experiment with this, experiment with that. That's what this will occasionally be used for. You never know. This just might surprise me and be my main controller. Watch this space.